What's up, everyone? How we doing? How we doing? What's going on, people? How we all doing today? Sorry for the couple-minute delay. Had to get my trusty little warm glass. But baby squid, let's go. Mr. Bill, good morning, good morning. Starting off the day very, very stacked, very sideways. No clear direction. I mean, we're making lower highs as we are moving along here. And we do have some news coming in about 30 minutes, so something to keep an eye out for. But right now, just looks like a no trade zone to me. So I'm a stay out of this little congestion area until we get something clear. But I don't know, confusing structure. Very confusing structure right now. I mean, we had this strong move down to the overnight. Had one leg up. Looks like two legs up. And, yeah, I mean, as I said, it looks like we're just ranging right now at the moment. So let's see if we do work up to 45.56, 45.57. We're really just at some of these key lows from yesterday. This was the low of the range right here. This 45.55, 45.56, and we're really just bouncing right there. Zen is in. Zen is in. That's what we like to see, baby. How you doing, Mr. Zen? Hopefully today we can actually get some decent movement. I mean, yesterday there was just not a lot of great setups. Super congested, low volume day. And around the holidays, you do get days like that, but hopefully we can get something a little more exciting today. But until we do, I'm staying out of this little congestion area. Ideally, prices will work up to 45.57. Then we'll reassess. Señor Gonzalo, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? I mean, it's definitely also possible that there could be a wider term channel. Let's take a look at the 10,000 tick chart to give us an idea of where the important swing highs might be. 45.60, 56.75. So yeah, right here, 45.60, 56.75, and now we're bouncing again. I mean, we have 3 touches here on the top side. I mean, it's a very, very wide channel with a lot of space. So I'm not gonna have it drawn yet, but if we continue working lower, then it might turn out to be something valid. Enjoying that coffee, Mr. Zen. We have some consumer confidence news in a little over 20 minutes. So it might just be a little sideways until then, but who knows? We might get a good setup right here. Might get a good setup at some point. Is today the day where we actually pull back and take out some of this huge move? I mean, it looks like we're kind of rounding out. Might be time to start moving down, but who knows? At any point we might push up to really like 4,700. Not out of the realm of possibility. But right now, definitely just in this little range. So no trade zone for me. I'm gonna sit and wait. Sit and wait. Like we've been having recently. Second entry short on the 10K. Second entry short, really? Sure about that? Sure about that, baby squid? Oh yeah, I guess so. First entry short, second entry short. Yeah. I mean, we are definitely... like, every swing high is getting lower than the previous one. Every key swing high. So here, 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 here. So we're definitely, at least appearance-wise, going lower. But in regards to any wide structure, I mean, it's like, let's get rid of this. It's nothing too convincing, nothing too pretty. I'm not super convinced we're going down just yet. Like, we might just be in overall range. Might just be something like this, really. Let's measure this move. This first leg down. Second leg down, essentially a measured move right there. So it's a really large two-legged pullback, 2 legs down. And if this is indeed a range, the midline is right where we've bounced several times as well. So we'll see what ends up happening. But 1, 2, 3... really like 4 or 5 days in a row. 1, 2, I won't even count Thanksgiving. 3, 4. Today would be the 5th day in a row of just range-like movement, sideways, choppiness. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, on the 10K, let's look at it again. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're still just at the low side of like yesterday's lows. Yesterday was obviously range day, and then same with, I think this is last Wednesday. We're just kind of having a breakout to the bottom side of this multi-day range. I mean, who knows? We might just trend lower, but until we have any convincing move, I'm staying out of it. We did have 1, 2, 3 touches at 45.51.25. So prices should theoretically have a break below that level. And then it might be time to start working higher. But once again, nothing too convincing right now. Definitely a lot of support here. I'm honestly looking for a test of 45.57. But first, I do want to see prices break below right here. Okay, there's that break. Let's see what we do here. Let's see. I'm gonna get my buy order prepared. Right now, I'm just playing this range. We'll see if this breakout fails. We'll see. We'll see right now. If we get a significant bullish bar here, I'm gonna take it as a failed breakout. But I don't know. We might just work lower to the low of the day. 45.47. Let's see. Might be that time. It might be that time. Yeah, so when I'm looking for failed breakouts, I'm looking for an immediate pullback. So here we've moved pretty far down, so I'm abandoning my initial belief to go long. I mean, who knows? This might actually be the nice failed breakout we're looking for. Let's see. Yeah, actually we're in this failed breakout. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so basically I saw one leg down, two legs down like this, playing this range, failed breakout. There we go. Quick move. Yeah, could have got a little more out of it. What do I do the rest of the day? Study charts. No, I'm not studying charts all day. I will look at the charts at the end of the day and throughout the day, but I mean, I also have another job. I'm a car salesman, man. Selling those cars on that grind. And then I am technically like a, I guess, semi-pro athlete. Semi-pro runner. Training for the Olympics. So that does take a few hours out of my day. Every day. Used car salesman. I mean, used and new cars. At an Acura dealership. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I get 30% commission on the profit of every car. 30% commission and then bonuses every month depending on certain criteria, but no, it's been good. It's been good. Looks like we might get an opportunity for a second entry short here. But a couple conflicting beliefs. I mean, we're in this range, but we're also trending down a little bit. To be honest, I think there's going to be a lot of traders looking at this as a potential downtrend, but I really don't think it's going to hold up. I think we're probably working higher. At least to 45.57. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I started selling cars earlier this year. Initially, I was only going to stay there for a couple months, but the money's been pretty good. It's been a lot better than I thought. Because you know your boy is going to be the best salesman, so I came in and immediately blew everyone else out of the water, so I'm taking all their money. It's kind of how it goes. The top salesperson makes more than most other salespeople combined, I'll say that. Yeah, so we're working higher back into this range. Higher low right here. Honestly, if I had a runner, if we were trading multiple contracts and I did have a runner, we'd still be in this trade. I'm just curious to see if it'll actually lead to anything significant. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. So here is a second entry short if we break below that bearish bar printing right now. So I'm honestly looking for a failure. I'm looking for a failure of a second entry short. So second entry short triggered right here. We have a nice bullish bar, reversal looking bar. I'm gonna take this long, but let's see if we work lower, or if this support holds and we continue working higher, as we are expecting, because we're just trading back into this range. I don't think we're gonna get what we want though. Yeah, neutral bar. Might be seeking out to take this little swing high we made, this higher low, 45.51. Might be trying to come out, take this stop. Let's see. Yeah, so one more tick and we'll take out these stops right here. We haven't quite taken it out yet. We'll see if we do. See if we do. Yeah, one more tick. So now our theoretical runner would have been taken out. And I'm still leaning towards this just being a range. I'm still leaning that we are gonna work higher. But at the same time, it's a tough situation. Like, we're continuously making these lower highs. Really, it's a second entry short right here. So if we get another lower high, sort of breakout pullback, it might be a nice setup to go short in reality. And then obviously if we do continue working lower, this overnight low is my target, 45.47. 45.47. Let's do it. And quick reminder, Apex 90% off does end tonight. So at midnight Eastern, the 90% off is going to be over. And Apex did send a message. It's going to be their last 90% off for a while, for quite a while. That's what they said. So quick reminder, if you guys want to get any accounts, be sure to get them before the end of the day today, because from now on, no more 90% off. All right, news coming in about 7 minutes. 7 minutos. Yeah, probably. Yeah, baby squid. So New Year's, I mean, basically another month from now, they might do another 90% off, but that's still another month. So if you guys want to get your accounts before then, today's the last day. Fala português? Sim, eu falo português. Eu entendi mais que eu falo, mas mais ou menos. Honestly, I just learned Portuguese from like growing up, from like our mom speaking to me and my brother growing up, but like our dad, he's Lebanese, so my mom and dad, their common language was just English. Like my dad obviously spoke Arabic growing up, but like at home we just speak English. But like just from going to Brazil growing up, I picked up some Portuguese, but now honestly I'm better at Spanish than Portuguese, because in school I studied Spanish for 4 years in high school, and picked it up a lot easier because I had a little bit of background just from knowing some Portuguese. But now just practicing Spanish in the US has been a lot more common than Portuguese, and they're pretty similar, so I've gotten to be a better Spanish speaker than Portuguese, to be honest. All right, tempting long setup. Tempting second entry long right here. If this bar prints very bullish, nice potential long setup. I'm gonna stay out of it because we didn't quite go to the top of the range with this move. So it's a bit of a bearish imbalance, but nice bullish bar. We'll see if it works out or not. Sao Paulo, Mr. Dennis Furlan. Dennis. I'm actually going to Brazil on Saturday, on the 2nd. So I'm going to be in Brazil for about 10 days. And probably means no live streaming for about 10 days as well. All right, so second entry long failure right here. We're just pretty far from the EMA. So I'm not going to take this setup. We got news in about 4 minutes. Do I speak Arabic? Shwaya, shwaya. Very little Arabic. I wish I did, but every time I go to Lebanon, all my family and everyone out there speaks English, so I never get to practice. Like, it's crazy out there. Everyone learns English, French, and Arabic in schools, and they're all fluent. So when I go there, I just speak English, but I wish I spoke more Arabic. I definitely want to learn. Eu faz bom trabalho. Obrigado. Salam alaikum, Mr. Sharva. You're back. You're back, Mr. Sharva. Back to attack, baby. All right, we're bouncing exactly at this previous low we made. 49.25. Nisarama. It's a full-time gig. I technically only work 4 days a week, but I'm there. I'm at the dealership a lot, probably like on average like 6 days a week, because I mean that's how the business works. If you have appointments on your days off and you want to get that commission, you gotta go meet the clients. If they can only come in a certain day and it's your day off, you gotta go meet them. So it's been a grind. It's been a grind for sure. Basically, every time I'm on the phone, like during these live streams, it doesn't happen too often because it's very early, but here and there I'll have to take a phone call. It's always a sales call. Yeah, Mr. Sharva, market's choppy, man. Can you do something about that? Sharva, I thought you had the magic wand, bro. Make the market move already. So, there's a possibility that this downtrend is actually valid. Sharva, if you want to see something cool, watch this. I'm gonna put some magic for you. Just watch. In about 10 seconds, I'll do a countdown. I'm gonna pump some volatility in here. I have another computer, and I'm gonna place 100 orders, actually thousands of orders, but I can't tell you the real size. But just wait. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna get some movement. We're about to get some nice movement for you, man. My orders are getting filled right now. Here's that movement. Here's that movement. Wasn't gonna be crazy, but here it is. I'm buying right now. Prices are gonna go to 45.56. Just wait. 45.56. Bang, 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 bang. Potential higher low here. No bullish bar. No bullish bar. Sharva's going crazy. Just wait. Prices will go up here. 45.58. Or 45.56, 45.57. It's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Unless we have a breakout pullback right now. Hold on a minute. We might not be going up after all. We'll see. Second entry short right here. Breakout pullback. I'm gonna stay out. But tricky spot we're in right now. But I am leaning towards this going higher, back up to take out these highs. Back up to the midline of the range we got. But at the same time, cannot ignore all these lower highs we're making. So we're in this range, but couldn't quite reach the highs off this first initial failed breakout. Looks like we're stalling a little bit. Okay, here we go. There we go, Sharva. There we go. There we go. It's starting. It's starting. Just wait. Here you go, man. Here you go. What do you mean no magic? It's not easy to move it that fast. It's not easy, man. I'm doing my best. It's moving up. It's moving up. What do you think, Sharva? Are we gonna go up? We're gonna keep going up? So I really wanted to take this trade as a higher low here. If this bar had finished more bullish on its high, that would have been the ideal setup. But we closed very neutral right at the EMA, stalled for a little bit, and then we had a nice push that I wish we got in on, but maybe we'll get a setup right now. Maybe we'll get another pullback to the EMA. What are you talking about, Sharva? What are you talking nonsense? Might get another higher low here. Ideally, we trigger below the bearish bar that we just made, but have a little matching low right now. Let's see what happens with this bar. Ideally, we'd break below and then work higher. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to do that. All right, here's that break below. Now let's see if this is the higher low. I think it's going to happen right here. Here you go, Sharva. Get ready for a long. Get ready for a long, Sharva. Potentially, we got something like that. But nice higher low if we can close bullish. It's also technically a second entry long. Man, but are we gonna have it? We're not gonna have it yet? Are you trying to push this market down, Sharva? I really thought we'd get that higher low right there. But this market doesn't want to... Doesn't want to move just yet. Doesn't want to go back up just yet. This might be that setup, though. This might be what we're looking for. Let's see. Now, honestly, it looks like we might just be going lower. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We do have 3-bar matching low. Trade triggered. I'm actually going to get in on this. If we can get filled. Alright, we're filled. We're filled. Uh-oh. Yeah, so got trapped right there. Yeah, probably should wait for a second leg. Definitely ignored this little move down. It's also tricky when you use a signal bar that has a matching low like this. A lot of times you'll have a fake out up and then push down. And that's what we had right here. Not a crazy risk bar though. It happens. It happens, Gonzalo. So now we're making that second leg. Let's see what happens here. To be honest, this might be the trade we're looking for. All right, now we're in the trade again. Second entry long. We're at these lows again. And we had a leg down, break, move to a new low. So this is really the setup I should have waited on. Let's see if we can get a scalp now. We need a couple more ticks. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the setup we should have waited for. Jumped the gun a little bit here. That's why you can't ignore these legs. Can't ignore these legs. No matter how small they look, how insignificant they look, they are important. No matter what. Yeah, so that's another thing about these. I just mentioned it, but whenever you have a 2-bar matching low or 2-bar matching high, and it's sort of an inside bar like this, where you didn't quite break below the previous one to it, it has a little bit of risk. So yeah, definitely shouldn't have taken that trade. I knew it too in the moment. I canceled my order, then went back in. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to switch your thinking like that, especially when I don't know, when you have that feeling. I definitely had that feeling, like, I want to take this, but I know I shouldn't, and ended up pulling the trigger. Sometimes you just have those trades, though. Yeah, it's just chopping, but I'm still thinking we're working up to 45.56. This might be that pullback we needed, because we also got to look. We do have as well. So if you're looking at this on a micro scale, this is a trend within itself. Can't just ignore that as a trend either. But we definitely have conflicting patterns, but I mean, this leg down clearly had a break. Strong move to a new low. I mean, that bearish bar trapped a lot of traders short. When we had that reversal looking bar, that was the setup we should have waited for. At least we got only a low risk off the losing trade. But, man, I wish I didn't take it. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, so here's what looks like to be that move up now. So sometimes even if you're analyzing it right, you get trapped because you just jumped the gun a little early. Here's that move. Here is that beautiful move. Took a little longer than expected, but it happened. I told you, Sharva. I told you. So let's see if we take out 56.75. These matching highs right here. But if we take a look at our trades, I mean, in a range day, this is what you want to do. You want to buy low, bought low twice, and then also looking at the losing trade, the second trade, it's more risky because I'm buying sort of just in the middle of the range. And I mean, even though it resembled a second entry, resembled a higher low, in these ranges, you really don't want to count entries like that. You had a 2-point target, moved to break even, and then got stopped out, man. That's tough. That's tough. But yeah, that's why if you have a 2-point target, you don't want to move to break even unless, yeah, you don't want to really move it to break even unless you're just playing a runner. I mean, if you have a 2-point target, you got to just accept the risk. Yeah, you gotta. I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta just stick with your plan, and not, yeah, you can't change it based on emotion, but it happens. But man, I'm pissed at myself for taking this trade. It's all good though. It's all good. Man, we got 9 likes in here. We can do better than that. If you guys are watching, take a second for Munir, for Mumu. Like up the video if you guys are watching, enjoying the content, enjoying me putting my life on the line for you. I appreciate it a lot. All right, we got 12 likes. Man, that's a new record. That's a new record, baby. So I am expecting another push up. Let's see if we can take out these swing highs right at market open. Let's do it. Let's do it. How much does the slope of the EMA affect my entry? Not much. I mean, unless it's completely flat, I don't really pay attention to it at all. I mean, yeah, honestly, most of the time I don't really pay attention to it unless we're like in an area like this where there's super stacked bars and the EMA is just perfectly flat. Then I know to not take the trade, but it's not really because of the slope of the EMA. It just adds another layer. But yeah, on trend days, obviously if the trend is working higher and you have a nice upward looking EMA, then it just adds to the confidence of the trades, but not a crazy amount. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bars all with a matching high right now. Will we work higher? Will we work lower? We technically did have a breakout of this little range we got. Let's see if we have a complete breakout and actually break above this area, take out some stops. Yeah, we need one more tick up. Didn't quite do it yet. Didn't quite do it yet. We might. All right, there we go. And now we need one more tick. And we officially broke out of the highs we made right after the market opened. But because we're in a range, let's see if this breakout fails and we work lower. We'll see. Not quite, not quite. It is possible this is actually starting to be a nice wider trend. So who knows, we might work all the way up to the highs, all the way up to 45.65. But let's see. This might be the failed breakout we're looking for. I'm not super confident in that wide uptrend just yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this short if we keep working lower. Failed breakout, top side of the range. Nice rejection bar. We had the leg up, break, new extreme. We need to basically come back, test the EMA to get filled. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get another scalp. Hopefully it's not a breakout pullback though. Hopefully this 45-55 area doesn't turn into support and we keep going higher. But we're stalling a little bit right now. But I still like the reasoning for this trade. Let's go. Let's go down. Let's see. Might not be time to go down just yet. We'll see. We'll see. We need a higher low right here. Might get it, might not. We'll see. We'll see. Will the bears pile in right here? Will they come to the rescue? If we do get a lower high, I'm honestly going to take another short. But now the EMA is working higher. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see, man. But clear failed break. I mean, we've been ranging. This is definitely a resistance area. We broke out the top. Had this move up. Break. Another move to a new extreme. Nice bearish bar. Failed breakout. Let's see how this higher low or this lower high ends up. So lower high right here. If we break below, I'm going to go short with another contract. It is getting a little sideways though, a little stacked. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We need one more tick below this bearish bar, and we'll make that lower high. Come on now. Come on now. All right, so there's that tick below. Lower high officially created, officially formed. Doji looking bar, so a little sideways still. But okay, here's the move down. Ticked off our order. Ticked off our order. Really? Really, man? You're gonna do that to us? We gotta come back. Test this level again. Should have got filled right there. Okay, there we go. There we go. So it took a little while. Stalled a little bit, but got in and out. Woo. It's lower high. I debated going short with another contract. But when the bars got a little stacked, I didn't want to add on the risk too much. But that's why it seems kind of counterintuitive to go short at the top of the range. But that's what you got to do in these range days. In the moment, it might not seem like the right decision. But like here, we had a significant move down. Just some buying at the bottom, one bullish bar. And it turned out to be a nice move. Same here. It's just a little counterintuitive. Buy low, sell high. That's the name of the game. Definitely getting a little choppy now, a little sideways though. Actually, a lot. Yeah, went exactly for a point. So yeah, we went short at 55.25. It went down 54.25, and then one more tick got us filled, and then reversed. So that's why I go for 1 point. That's why I go for 1 point scalps. We might honestly be getting another lower high right here. One attempt to go higher, second attempt to go higher here. Let's see if we can work lower. Let's see if we can work lower here. Because in the back of my mind, I'm still looking at this downtrend as a potential target. We didn't take out these lows yet. I mean, in the same token, we might also work up to the highs of the day. But we're getting a lot of resistance at this area now. So in the short term, it looks like we might work back lower into this range. We shall see. We shall see, mates. Getting a lot of stacked bars now. Doesn't look too pretty. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen right here? Another low volume day. Another low volume day. These bars are taking forever to print. So whenever you're in a trade, count your blessings if it can fill you in an instant. Like this first trade, we got in and out very quickly. Second trade, obviously that was a loss. Third trade, pretty quick. Fourth one, whew, they made us sweat for that. So let's see if we can get another setup. All right, we're in a short here. We're in the short. Let's see if we can get a quick scalp this time. All right, there's that quick scalp. So we had a triple top here. 1, 2, triple top. I was looking for a bear signal bar. There we got it. Now we have made 5 total trades for the day. We did make a rule. 5 trades done for the day. I don't know. Whew. But it's when you get to these points when you're like, man, I kind of want to keep trading, but it is very sideways day. I'll stay in for a few more minutes, watch the chart with you guys, but we're in it for the long term, so no more trades for me today. That's it. That's it for me. I'm gonna stick to my rules. I'm gonna stick to my rules. And once again, this trade went for exactly 1 point, and now we're having a little pullback. Why not go on sim? I could go on sim, but I'd rather go in the outdoors, go get my run and go get a workout. Go have fun, man. That's what trading's for. You trade, you're I used to make trading something that I stared at the charts all freaking day. I used to be someone who traded from market open all the way to market close. It just led to way more stress than good. Definitely sim trading is valuable. But at the same time, like, if I'm at my desk and I'm in that mindset, I want to be trading for real money. That's just a position I'm in. For most people, if you're starting out, sim trading, great way to get started. But for me, sun's rising right now. I want to go catch the sun. I want to go get some fresh air, clear my mind, and be back tomorrow. Because these accounts are still a few $100s in the red, unfortunately. Because last week, I actually didn't follow my rules. I ended the stream, I had 2 losses, kept trading, and actually took a trade with like 3 contracts instead of just 1. I was like, okay, this is going to be the trade where I make it all back. Took it, and ended up being a losing trade, 3 times the normal loss. And unfortunately, we're only crawling back. So these accounts are still in the red, a few $100. Since I only take 1 contract, don't I think 25K would better suit you? No. Honestly, I'd rather have 1 contract with a 300K account with $7,500 of a trailing threshold, but unfortunately, it would take a long time to to get to that 20K profit threshold. So in a perfect world, I'd really have like $10,000 of risk to work with per contract. Right now, we're only working with about 2,000 because my accounts are like $600 in the red still. So I'd ideally want more to work with, not less. All right, and now we're working hard. So once again, this short worked out exactly for 1 point. And I'm going to count my blessings right there. I'm going to call it a day. Looks like a low volume day again. And thank you all for watching. Once again, reminder, today is the last day for Apex 90% off. Ends midnight Eastern. And we're going to call it right there. Thanks for watching. You guys can like the video on your way out. I'd appreciate it. Peace out. Use my code if you're gonna get any accounts. I really appreciate it. All right. Good luck to you guys. Have a good one. Like the video.